Yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my Songversation, another episode of coaching and singing and inspiration, motivation, strategies, tools so that you can endure, prepare, and prosper after and during the pandemic and the lockdown and everything that's going on. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Neni Carolina Chacin, and I'm hosting these live events on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Periscope, on Twitch, and also everywhere on the net where you can find me. You can probably get this video. So please follow, subscribe at Neni Chacin. You can follow me, subscribe Neni Chacin, or my website, automateyoursuccesscoaching.com, and where I have free resources for everybody during the COVID-19 pandemic, worldwide pandemic. Go in there. There's something for you anywhere in the world. Doesn't matter who you are, where you are, what you do. And so welcome to everybody. Welcome. If you're watching on the replay, welcome all as well. Thank you so much for tuning in every day. I've been hosting this is my fourth week, I believe, every single day from Tuesday to Saturday. And I've been hosting these for you so that you have some reflection, some time to think about what can you do to change your life, to optimize your day during the confinement, and when you get out, how you're going to optimize your life as well, how you can automate some things, how you can prepare and prosper during and after this situation. And so thank you so much for joining in. And one thing is our sponsor for this week, so gladly, the Casablanca House of Pastry, where you can find in Revere, Massachusetts, all kinds of croissants and breakfast items, delicious coffees and Moroccan teas. It's owned by two amazing Moroccan immigrants, Youssef and Nabil, who have the heart of gold. Youssef is a specialized chef on French pastry, which is unbelievable. Their croissants, pain chocolat, everything reminds me of Paris. So that's how I found the business, and I'm supporting all the local businesses, helping them to promote them and helping them strategize their marketing, their branding, for what to do during this time, how to market their business during this time, and how to prepare for when we all open. And you can find them on Instagram, Casablanca House of Pastry. And thank you so much. So today I'm going to start singing as well, like I did yesterday, because I wanted to inspire you with this song. So I have a few things to tell you and to discuss today that I've been reflecting on today, and I've been preparing for you. But this situation calls for a higher power within you. It calls for a different kind of wake-up call, right? So, and we weren't ready for what happened after. Oh my God, we have to stay, and now we're going to stay not 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Oh my God, it's so many days under this confinement all over the world. There have been different orders and advisories, and some are forced, some are not forced. I am lucky to be a little bit freer than most of you in Revere, Massachusetts, north of Boston, where I have my beach house. I'm a little freer. There's just a stay-in advisory. I'm free to leave. I'm free to go out. I don't have to wear a mask. I don't have to do anything. I go to the beach. I walk. So I'm a little freer than most of you, and I can go out as many times as I want. But I know in many countries, you have only 1 hour a day. In some countries have different situations, economic situations. Some are difficult, some are more free. So it does, regardless of anything that you're going through, we have been called to have a stronger power, a stronger will, a stronger discipline. If you are, you have to have more discipline now than before to be able to succeed, prosper, and to increase your life, increase basically your lifestyle and increase your abundance around you, and also be more satisfied with yourself and life. Maybe this is a time for reflection where you just need to reflect and be quiet and have some time for yourself. But still, even if you have time for yourself, if you're not disciplined, if you don't have the will to select what you're going to grow on, maybe you're in meditation like a monk all day long. But then you have to have the discipline and the will to do that all day long. If you it doesn't matter what you do, you still have to take care of your health. You still have to take care of the place where you're living. You still have to interact with the people around you, in your building, your neighborhood, in the stores where you go to get some food, or if you order it online, you still have to interact with all the online people. So it requires a will, it requires strength, it requires discipline. So because of that, I wanted to sing this song, and then we're going to reflect and talk about it a little bit more. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe he walked me this far to leave me. Walk with me, walk with me. I can't walk alone. By my side, be my guide through the great unknown. Cast your light through the night, and I'll find my way with my hand in your hand. I won't go astray. Talk with me, say to me, I need have no fear. Walk with me, for I need you here. So this is a song of strength that I learned in Paris last year by an African American classical piano player that is no longer with us. But it just calls for support. It calls for inner strength when things happen that you're not ready for. You know, we don't know when things are happening. I was reflecting. I wanted to share something with you because I want to put things in perspective. As you know, I was born in Venezuela, and then I moved to United States to live with my parents while my dad was going through a fellowship in California for many years, and then we went back to Venezuela. Then we moved to London for several years, where my dad again was working as a doctor in the Middlesex Hospital in London. And then we moved back to Venezuela, and that's when I realized that by then I was 11 years old. I had been mostly I had been raised in the Anglo and the Spanish culture at the same time, bilingual at the same time. And then I decided I will not stay in this place where the situation and the limited opportunities wouldn't allow me to grow enough. And sorry guys, on Instagram I'm having a lot of calls, and they don't know I host this in the middle of the day, but I'll get back to them. Anyway, Polly and Sala, actually from Casablanca, they were calling me, and Polly anyway. So, as I was saying, I lived in the United States, in San Francisco, then I moved to London, then I went back to Venezuela, and I realized that the limited opportunities that the economy and the system and the political system that was there wouldn't allow me to be independent as a resource and to even live the one dream that, among others, that I had was to earn enough or to have enough money or be able to buy my own property and live in my own apartment. And so I moved to Boston. I created an amazing life as a software engineer, singer, and then I moved. And when everything was achieved, I moved to Paris, where I left my corporate job and lived really doing whatever I wanted, as thanks to my property investment in the United States, to be a coach and full-time coach online and singer, and a jazz singer and gospel singer. So I want to put this in perspective, because today I did a class. I did a dancing aerobic class with the daughter of one of my friends that worked with me, my colleague, a beautiful colleague, Gabby, from the stock exchange, where we ran the whole computer department and installed the software and everything, Vancouver Stock Exchange software, at the stock exchange in my country. And her daughter is hosting these amazing dance therapy. We call it bailoterapia, that I used to do every year when I was visiting my parents. Every year in December, I would stay there for a few weeks for Christmas and for New Year's to spend time with my family every year when I was in Boston. And I used to love doing these classes. Bailoterapy is like very famous and popular over there. They do kind of an aerobic, but with a really Latin dance, and everybody knows how to dance and know how to do it. And as she was doing the class, she said at the end, sorry for the guys, I know there's some electricity problems. Some of you guys cannot watch this. You're going to watch it on the replay. And it just, first of all, it made me think that some of us, take things for granted, right? A lot of us take things for granted. Here is an amazing fitness instructor who, if she were in a different place where she had a better opportunity, she could be earning a lot of money doing these online courses, and she is there, and some people can't even look at it because there's no electricity, because the government shuts down the electricity in different neighborhoods randomly any time of the day, including my parents, so that are still there. And we are so blessed, in different parts of the world, where we take for granted that we do have electricity. We have a way to do a phone call. If there's no electricity, there's no internet, there's no water pumping, there's no fan in a 45 degree centigrade weather in that city in particular. And so it just really puts me in perspective. She's so much will. She has so much power. She has so much discipline to go out and work and give all the people online the class every Friday for dancing, because she used to probably work at the gym and have this and people will pay their class. But now she's doing this from home. She's doing this from somewhere that she finds. And she has the will and the discipline and the strength and the power and the inspiration to give this class however many times she gives it. And she has the strength even under these circumstances. Now, could she have other opportunities somewhere else? Yes, of course. If you want to follow her Instagram is Andrea Pineda. Her dad and her mom are close, dear close friends. Every time I went there, I visit them. I saw her growing up since she was a baby, and I've seen the pictures growing up. I've been following them. But it's really, I want you to think about these things, that put things in perspective. Like, we're confined, we're doing things, but yet these people that don't have the opportunity, and that don't have opportunities as much as we do here in the US or somewhere else in a developed world, or even other countries, that at least you have electricity, you have things, but yet with all this, she gets up and she does this thing, and she's smiling and she's strong and she's taking care of her health and helping us taking care of our health and our spirit and our mental health, right? By doing a dance therapy class. It just lasts 30 minutes, 20 minutes, it doesn't matter, right? It's just like a freeing thing. And she can do it in a small, she doesn't need a lot of space, enough so that the phone can capture her for Instagram Live. So it only takes a small little effort to get off your butt and do something about your life. What are you going to do? I was thinking, then how can I convey people, like what kind of service, what kind of product, how can you make a difference with your business outside? How can you do that? So I can help you with that. If you send me a message, I'll help you, I'll coach you, whatever you need. During this, I am giving free coaching. So please have the will, have the power, have the strength, have the discipline to change your life, do something for others, because we are all waiting for you. We are all waiting for your service, your product, and the things that you have to give, because every single one of us has something special to give. We have a special, unique set of skills and experiences and education and information and knowledge and wisdom that all together gives a special gift that somebody can use it the way you deliver it, the way you put a stamp on it. And I can help you figure it out. If you work for someone, well, what are you going to do? Are you happy with your work? Like, are you doing that very happy? And then you're happy that somebody just tells you what to do, and you just are depending on the salary. Well, that's okay too. But then how do you make a better difference? How do you help your boss during the situation? How are you getting more productive? And then as a more productivity, does that mean that you're going to get enough, a sufficient, worthy reward for your extra effort? Is it really balanced? Is it really worth it? Then, just think about all these things, put things in perspective, have the will, have the power, have the effort, so that you can improve your life, live the life that you want and deserve, and then change other people's life as well. I am waking up early. I'm working even harder than when I was working for myself before the pandemic. Like I said, I was free. I am free to actually go anywhere I want, but it doesn't mean that I am out all the time. Before that, my life was at home anyway. My life was I work from home. I just visit clients if I have to do, or I have to do some event or a performance or a rehearsal outside, but that's my life is really at home. So it doesn't make that much difference for me in that terms, but I'm working even harder, studying different things, increasing my wisdom, increasing my knowledge, increasing everything, so that I can make a difference for you in a more efficient, more productive way. And I can make a difference in your life, and I can give what I need to give during this time. I'm here to serve. I created some resources at automateyoursuccesscoaching.com. If you click on the COVID-19 link, you can find all the information, meditations. You can find my my coaching free consultation link. You can schedule a coaching. You can have a call, anything that you like. If you're watching this in the replay, also this is all there all the time. Next week, I want to tell you that tomorrow we have a special guest, but next week I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you, I have a sampler, a 7-day sampler of my 7 Steps to Live Your Dreams program, which is a 2-month program. It's like 1 step per week coaching. And I decided I'm going to give you every day from Tuesday till Saturday. Well, that's really less than 7, but I'll leave you hanging for some more. But I'll give you 5 steps. Okay, I'll give you 5 first steps of my Live Your Dreams, and I'll give you a sampler of my program to live your dreams, to figure out what you have to do. So every day I'll give you the step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, okay? Starting Tuesday. And this Saturday we have a longer concert, more like a concert style. I'll sing about 5-6 songs. It was 1 hour set, where I have a special guest for you from the Genius Ambassador meetup from around the world, from my Jay Shetty coaching. So I belong to Genius Jay Shetty Coaching. He's an amazing life coach, and that I've been having for 2 years now, every week. And I am the ambassador for his live meetups in Paris and Boston. And from this ambassador team from all over the world, they have ambassadors in tons of cities, more than 100 cities and more than 100 countries in the world. And they have ambassadors in many, many, many cities. This person will come and will give you a special treat, and we're going to have a little discussion, but it's going to be tomorrow, and that's a little surprise. You'll see what's going to happen there. I won't tell you what it is, but something special is going to happen. And so tomorrow at 2, and I'm moving it at 2 because there's a special real estate training that I'm attending by my other coach, JT, and I have J and JT, and he will be doing a 5-hour training that finishes a little later. So I'll start tomorrow at 2 instead of 1, but I hope that you can join me at 2. If you want to join me to all the other things, just all the other coaching and trainings, they're all free, by the way. During these times, all the coaches are putting free meditations, free this, free that. So enjoy and prepare yourself. Take advantage of all the things you can take advantage. And really, if you learn for growth, you will have growth and you will have impact for your life, for your surroundings, and for the people that you love around you. So I hope that this was helpful for you and help you put things in perspective, to be grateful for what you have, the opportunities that you are having right now that other people don't have, but yet, even though they don't have the opportunities, they still work really hard. They have the discipline, they have the will, and they have the strength and the courage to continue doing their work. So thank you so much, everybody on Instagram, everybody on Facebook, on YouTube, on Periscope, and Twitch, and the people that watch me also on Library, on LBRY. My channel there is Neni Chacin as well. So I hope I see you around. See you tomorrow. Join me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My albums are all over the internet, in Spotify. You can find my music. You can find, and if you're so inclined to give us some tips, you have here. There you go. The QR codes for if you're on Facebook, you can see the QR codes. I'm in PayPal and Venmo as Neni Chacin. So thank you so much, and I hope I see you soon online. Thank you.